Yeah.
And that damage still there, and what Hurricane Ian did just last year.
You know, even when these storms sideswipe some of those beaches, we saw this back about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, right along Longboat Key. I mean, we started seeing some significant erosion there. I mean, that can easily happen both not only on our coast, but even out along the east coast.
The long-term impacts there, yeah.
Absolutely. We're still waiting for the numbers to come in from the National Weather Service. Put Josh's mind at ease if you broke a record or not. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we stayed far away from any records. It actually
favorite question.
Just
Natalie.
asking the questions.
You know what happened? I think you asked like maybe once, and now we've taken it and run with it. It's a whole thing.
Once.
We're going to keep those 80s around, though, for the next couple of days before the 90s return. And even those, we're going to try to keep just below record levels. I want to take it live. This is actually over downtown Tampa. This is from a camera, though, right here on top of the station in St. Pete, our weather-tight windows camera. Mostly clear skies, and that camera isn't shaken quite as much as it was this time the last 3, 4 afternoons. It is 79 degrees right now in St. Pete, a little warmer in Tampa at 81, calling it 82 for our neighbors down in Riverview. 82 also in Lakeland. That wind has been shifting ever so slightly out of the northwest. That is an indication of a very weak front that has just pushed south of the region. It also got breezy from time to time, and we're still sitting with that breeze, 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting even occasionally closer to 20 miles per hour. But that is actually reinforcing some drier air overhead, meaning that when temperatures fall into the 70s after sunset, then we'll go into the 60s overnight, and we'll be talking about mostly clear skies and a much calmer wind that will take over, but it also will feel comfortable because we're going to be working with some drier air. So tonight, through the overnight hours, will actually be cooler than what we've dealt with the last couple of evenings. I think a lot of us are going to fall into the mid-60s along the immediate bay, closer to the upper 50s. It's been a few nights since we've been able to say that. Upper 50s by early tomorrow morning. But look at this warm up. We're going to actually get warmer tomorrow afternoon than what we've seen much of this week. I think we'll see a lot of 86, maybe 87s on the map, especially around Tampa. But winds, again, staying a little on the lighter end. Boaters will keep that north flow, that reinforcing drier air. That's going to drop down to about 5 to 10 knots for you. That'll see seas right around 1 foot with a light chop out on the bay. There is that onshore flow persisting, but giving us more of that northwest wind. There is that very weak front, a very weak boundary settling to the south, but there is also that nice drier air that at least is keeping our humidity down through tomorrow. And even Friday is going to feel pretty nice from beginning to end. Now, getting into the weekend, we still have a lot of abundant sunshine. Keep all your outdoor plans. Inland, we could see a very spotty rain chance try to pop up, but we will be building in more humidity and also more moisture that could lead to some rain chances, not only through parts of Sunday, but really going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Don't worry, it is not going to be a wash out of a forecast. This isn't even our typical rainy season pattern. This is going to be more of some of that daytime heating that will try to pop up a few inland showers here or there, but it's also going to be on the warm side. So we'll be working with more humidity than we've seen recently and above normal temperatures. You know, normal for this time of year should be about 87 degrees. We are going to be flirting right around that tomorrow, which is very typical for this time in May. But notice how we get into Friday through the weekend. We are back near 90 with a little more humidity, and those rain chances will stay very isolated from time to time.
Well, get ready.